Evelyn, a sharp and vibrant 71-year-old, always took immense pride in her independence. But last Tuesday, something shifted. She stood in her driveway looking at 4 bags of groceries in the trunk of her car, and for the first time in her life, she felt a wave of dread. The thought of carrying them all inside a simple task she had done thousands of times suddenly felt monumental. It was the same quiet panic she felt last month at the airport, unable to lift her own small suitcase into the overhead bin. This is the true face of age-related muscle loss. It's not a dramatic collapse. It's a quiet thief. A thief that steals your strength one grocery bag, one suitcase at a time, until you start questioning the very freedom you've cherished your whole life. But what if I told you that you are not powerless against this thief? What if I told you that research from top institutions like Harvard has identified a specific toolkit of foods that can actively fight back and help you rebuild the strength you thought was gone forever?
Doctor, that image of Evelyn in her driveway is so powerful because it's a quiet fear so many people face: the loss of simple, everyday independence. Welcome everyone to Health Voices. I'm your host Sarah, and with me is Dr. Morgan, who specializes in healthy, empowered aging. Today we are opening up that exact nutritional toolkit. Dr. Morgan is going to walk us through the groups of foods that science now shows can help us, like Evelyn, start rebuilding that lost strength one meal at a time. This isn't about accepting decline. This is about fighting back from your own kitchen. Dr. Evelyn's story is a powerful wake-up call. So let's open that nutritional toolkit you mentioned. For someone like her who is starting to feel that loss of strength, what is the absolute first and most important building block she needs to focus on?
The starting point is non-negotiable, Sarah. Before anything else, we have to supply the body with the raw materials for repair. We need to hire the builders. This first group of foods is all about providing the highest quality protein possible. Think of it this way: you cannot build a sturdy brick house without bricks. In the case of your muscles, protein is the bricks. And even more specifically, we need to focus on one particular amino acid called leucine. Leucine acts like the master bricklayer. It's the compound that signals your body to actually start the process of muscle protein synthesis to pick up the bricks and start building the wall. As we get older, our bodies need more of this master bricklayer to get the job done.
So it's not just about protein, but about getting enough of this key compound leucine. What are the top foods in the builders group that can provide this for Evelyn?
Let's start with 2 incredible sources from the dairy family: Greek yogurt and its cousin, whey protein. A single 6-ounce serving of plain Greek yogurt can pack 15 to 20 grams of protein. Its secret weapon is that it's rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein. This makes it a perfect evening snack, as it slowly releases amino acids throughout the night, helping to prevent muscle breakdown while you sleep. Whey protein, on the other hand, is the fastest absorbing protein. A scoop after some light physical activity like a walk or some gardening can jump-start the muscle repair process almost immediately.
So one is for overnight protection, and the other is for rapid repair. That's fascinating. What about another breakfast staple that often gets a bad rap? I'm talking about eggs.
I'm so glad you brought them up. Eggs are one of nature's most perfect foods for muscle health, and it is crucial to eat the whole egg. The yolk contains nearly half the protein, along with leucine and vitamin D. In fact, a study from the University of Illinois found that when people ate whole eggs after exercise, their muscle-building response was 40% greater than those who ate only egg whites with the same amount of protein. For seniors, that 40% is a massive advantage. And finally, for those who enjoy it, we have lean beef. A modest 4-ounce serving of a lean cut, like sirloin, provides around 25 grams of complete protein and it has one of the highest concentrations of leucine you can find in any food. It's also a fantastic source of natural creatine, which helps supply energy directly to your muscles. The key is moderation, and choosing lean cuts about 2 to 3 servings a week is plenty to get the benefits.
That is a powerful group of builders. It's incredible to know there are so many effective and delicious options. For everyone watching, if you or a loved one is also concerned about maintaining strength and independence as you age, please show your support by typing a 1 in the comments below. And please take a moment to subscribe to our channel. It's completely free, and it ensures you won't miss the next part of this vital conversation. Doctor, that list of builders is incredibly powerful. So for Evelyn, once she starts incorporating these high-quality proteins, are her muscles ready to be rebuilt? Or is there another piece to the puzzle? It feels like having all the bricks, and the best bricklayer isn't enough if the rest of the construction site isn't working properly.
That is the perfect analogy, Sarah. You can have the best materials in the world, but you also need good roads for the delivery trucks, a functioning electrical system, and a skilled site manager. That's where our second group of foods comes in. I call them the enablers. These foods don't just add more bricks, they enable your body to use those bricks far more effectively. Let's start with fatty fish, like salmon mackerel or sardines. Their first gift is omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats do something remarkable. They increase your muscles' sensitivity to protein. In simple terms, they make your muscles hungrier for the protein you eat, so more of it goes directly into repair and less goes to waste. Their second gift is vitamin D. If protein is the building material, vitamin D is like the master key that
So the fatty fish essentially makes the builders we just talked about work even better. That's incredible. What else is in this group of enablers?
Next, we need to improve the delivery routes. We need to widen the highways so the protein and nutrients can get to the muscles efficiently. For that, we turn to leafy greens like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard. Their superpower is their high nitrate content. The body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes blood vessels and improves blood flow. Better blood flow means a better, faster delivery of amino acids to the muscles for repair. Plus, these greens are packed with magnesium and potassium, the essential minerals for the muscle's electrical signaling that we've discussed before. And that leads to our final enabler, nuts and seeds. Think of almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds. They are one of the best food sources for magnesium, which is like the master foreman on the construction site. It's involved in over 300 processes in the body, including muscle contraction and energy production. A small handful a day helps ensure the entire site is running smoothly.
So it seems the big secret is how all these foods work together. The protein builders provide the materials, and these enablers make sure those materials are used to their full potential.
Precisely. You are creating a symphony of nutrients. For Evelyn, adding these enablers means the protein from her eggs and yogurt isn't just consumed. It's directed, absorbed, and utilized with maximum efficiency to rebuild the strength she's been missing.
This is such a hopeful and empowering message. For those of you who are still with us on this journey to rebuild strength, please let us know by typing a 2 in the comments. And we would love to feel the reach of our Health Voices community, so please also share the city, state, or country you are watching from today. It's a true blessing to learn and heal together. Doctor, this is just fantastic. We have the builders to provide the raw materials and the enablers to make sure the work gets done efficiently. It feels like we have a complete construction plan. So is there a final step? How do we protect this stronger muscle that Evelyn is working so hard to rebuild?
You've hit on the final and perhaps most overlooked piece of the strategy, Sarah. After you've built a beautiful house, you don't just walk away. You have to protect it from the elements from rain, rust, and wear and tear. Our muscles are the same. They are constantly under attack from low-grade inflammation and oxidative stress, which acts like a slow internal rusting process. So our final group of foods is the Guardians. Their job is not to build, but to protect.
The Guardians. I love that. This sounds like where some of the more surprising foods on the list might come in.
Exactly. Let's start with 2 powerful protectors berries and extra virgin olive oil. These foods are not rich in protein, but they are packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. The deep, rich colors in blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries come from anthocyanins, which are potent antioxidants that shield our muscle cell membranes from damage. Think of them as a protective coating that stops that rusting process. Similarly, the special compound in extra virgin olive oil, called oleocanthal, functions like a natural anti-inflammatory, calming the chronic inflammation that accelerates muscle breakdown. Together, they create a protective shield around the muscle tissue.
That's amazing. So while the other foods build, these ones defend. What is the final guardian in our toolkit?
The final one might be the biggest surprise of all, because it works from the inside out: beans and legumes. Their power lies in their unique combination of fiber and resistant starch, which nourishes our gut microbiome. Emerging science is revealing a powerful gut-muscle axis. A healthy, balanced gut helps dramatically reduce systemic inflammation throughout the entire body. By creating a calmer internal environment, you make it much easier for your muscles to thrive and stay strong.
Wow. So even the health of our gut can directly impact the strength in our arms and legs. It truly is all connected. Doctor, this has been an absolutely eye-opening journey. We have the builders, the enablers, and the guardians. Before we go, what is the most important message you want to leave with our viewers? And of course, we all have to know. How is Evelyn doing?
The most important message is one of hope and empowerment. Sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss, is not a life sentence. It is a process you can influence every single day with your fork. By combining these 3 groups of foods, using the builders to provide the materials, the enablers to make them work, and the guardians to protect your investment, you are giving your body a comprehensive toolkit for renewal. And as for Evelyn, I spoke with her just last week. She had returned from a trip to visit her daughter. She told me with so much pride in her voice that for the first time in 3 years, she lifted her own suitcase into the overhead bin on the plane without a moment of hesitation. And just yesterday, she called to tell me she brought all 4 of her grocery bags in from the car in one single trip. She said she felt strong again. She felt like herself again.
That is the best news I have heard all week. To get that feeling of being yourself back is everything. Thank you, doctor, not just for the science, but for sharing that beautiful story of hope. To summarize for everyone, our toolkit for rebuilding muscle includes the builders, like Greek yogurt eggs, and lean proteins, the enablers like fatty fish, leafy greens and nuts to help the builders work, and the guardians like berries, olive oil, and beans to protect our muscles from damage. Now we would love to hear from you, our wonderful Health Voices community. Which of these powerful muscle-preserving foods are you most excited to add to your diet? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story could inspire someone else. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps us reach more people. Please share this with someone you love. And of course, make sure to subscribe to Health Voices so you never miss out on the tips that truly matter for a strong and vibrant life. Thank you for being with us today.
Be well, stay strong, and know that every meal is an opportunity to heal. God bless.
Until next time, take good care.